Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another exciting edition of Psychic Sundays Live. The Queen's finally ready.
The Queen is finally ready. We're late and it's my fault. Just being a drama queen. All right, so
Well, by the sounds of the chat here, we've got a few drama queens in the house.
we do. Okay,
So
so
how's your week been?
my week has been so busy. I've spent it on the website. Pretty much, well, every waking hour that I was home, I was working on the website. It's looking good, and it's behaving well on the telephones. I don't have pictures up yet, but I have quite a few articles up yet. So go check out my website at sallydiane.com.
Who the hell has telephones anymore?
Did I say telephone?
You said telephones.
Oh my goodness.
Let me guess, you're selling a color TV too.
Have facts in your request. Okay, so phew, on the cell phones. On the cell phones, the website should show up well. And go there and read some of the articles. And if anybody wants to see me in person, all you have to do is call a spa near the tracks at 519-272-1293 or set up an appointment to get a reading online, usually FaceTime, with your Queen of Ooga Booga. Just send an email to the Queen of Ooga Booga at gmail.com. And also, I don't have it in front of me, but I remember I got 2 emails this week. The first one was from Petria, and Petria wanted me to look at her love life. So let's throw some cards for Petria's love life. So, Petria's love life. She wanted to know if she would, she wanted to know if she would get married, I believe. So let's see what we see coming up ahead for Petria and love. It's such a nice name. An exotic name. Okay, so. Oh, you have the high priestess around here. So there's kind of secrets and secret feelings going on around you. I wonder if you're just at the beginning of some sort of a flirtation, because it just feels like both sides are wondering what the other side feels like. That's cool. Yeah, you've already met somebody, Petria. I see it right here, and you've gotten some sort of connection, whether it's a hi or my name is this or something along those lines, because there's someone here that you're thinking about. And the cool thing here is that this person is thinking of you. Oh yeah. This is all going to come into balance over the next 2 months. So yes, you do have love coming in your life, Petria. You've got some really good cards here, and these ones with the numbers on top are the major arcana. So that means that Spirit is watching over you. So enjoy. So, and then we got an email from Cindy Cotan, and wait a second. She did say that her daughter's wedding shower went fabulously. Sorry I couldn't make it. I was just about ready to go, and then I broke the heel on my shoe, and Okay, so let's see how the wedding is going to come up for Cindy. I believe that's what she wanted to look at, and I'm sorry if it isn't. I was running in behind a little bit, and I forgot to bring my printouts over here. I'm pretty sure you want to look at the wedding.
And she does not have a laptop right in front of her.
So. Ooh, nice. It's funny this guy has shown up again. And you guys know that sometimes, well, on a lot of shows, one particular card keeps showing up again and again and again. And I always like to think that maybe that's kind of an indicator of the mood of the week. And if it's going to be the Page of Cups, that's a pretty nice card to have. So let's see what else is around her. We have the World, but we have the World reversed. So instead of a completion, it's the beginning. That's pretty cool. yeah, it looks like it's going to go very well. There is a Ace of Pentacles here, and that usually means money coming in. But you'd asked about the wedding, and so I'm assuming that means that the bride and groom are going to make a killing on the wedding envelopes. I don't know whether you have a money dance or something. Some people have a little well that you put wedding cards in, but brides and grooms do make good money at a wedding, and this one is no exception. So it looks like everything's going to be good, and the world reversed for a wedding is actually a pretty good card, because the world right side up is a completion, right? So we don't want a completion, we want a beginning, but there's a great deal of potential here. So lucky you get to watch it unfold right before your very eyes.
Well, hello, everybody. We got quite the chat lined up here.
Good, good.
Hi, Marcy. Hello, everybody. Mary Ann's got her first question. That's
Yes.
on the chat.
Okay, so before we get started,
Oh.
I did want to say something about an event I have coming up. Well, actually, the Psychic Soul Sisters have coming up. I will be holding an event with Lynn Stevenson and Pam Mahoney. And you guys know both of these lovely ladies have already been on the show and have already made an appearance, so you know them. And the three of us together are going to hold a psychic event. It's going to be a lot like a psychic fair. We're going to have demonstrations for the first half hour, and then for the next 2 hours, we're going to just be doing minute readings. There's a hands-on psychic tools exhibit. There's shopping. And there's also a psychic tools don't touch exhibit. That's where you'll see David Laforte's medium's trumpet and a real crystal ball. And then at the end, we will have spirit messages. Pam Mahoney is an animal communicator, so make sure that you bring pictures of your animals with you to this event, which takes place on July 7th at the Queen's Inn in Stratford, and that's from 7 to 10 p.m. Tickets are $49 at the door, but they're $44 in advance. And you can buy your tickets at Eventbrite. Just go to my website, SallyDiane.com, click on the Psychic Soul Sisters link, and you will find at the bottom of the page there's a PR code that will take you directly to Eventbrite, so you can buy your advance tickets there. So I hope to see all of you there.
All right, and on with the show.
On with the show, indeed.
Before she rambles more. Mary Ann would like a love reading for July.
All right.
She's not ready yet.
Well, you still have fun. Okay, so Mary Ann and love in July. Oh yeah, well, it does look like you're still healing. At least the scars aren't quite as deep, the wounds aren't quite as deep. So you've made some progress, but you still, the producer's right, you still got a little ways to go. But there is some movement forward in July. You have this Five of Cups, and the Five of Cups, it's about perspective. And when the Five of Cups is right side up, you're focusing in on what you lost and disregarding what you still have. Now you're turning around and you're kind of letting go of what you've lost, and you're focusing in on what you have right in front of you. So you might not be ready for love, but you sure are ready to get some fun, maybe some practice flirtation. Yes, you definitely need to do some practice flirtation. And July is a good month to do it, because you're just in a better mood. You have a more positive attitude. I don't see the grand love of your life coming in July, but the cards are telling me this is a good time for you to do a little bit of practice. Okay, it looks like you may need to learn to flirt again. Okay, and then we move on to Ashley.
Why did my bank do a hard inquiry credit check on me when I didn't apply for anything or give the bank permission. Actually, it was the system. Simple as that. Nothing else. Their banks, they regularly check credit ratings on everybody and all their clients, especially if you've got only a little bit of money in them. It's a way for them to figure out what to charge you for more.
Well, I want to do some cards because, you kind of get suspicious when
Banks do stupid shit.
yeah, but it's like the question is, did they do this on person or was this an email thing? Yeah, that's interesting. They're not seeing enough changes. Yeah, okay. Okay. So the producer's right. They're looking into it. They're looking into an inactive account.
Or at least they think it's inactive.
Yeah.
If the banks aren't making money on you. Next.
Oh.
High Priestess Tarot, does everyone know that Jay is the jealous who cause problems intentionally?
Oh, jealousy has a stench to it. If somebody around you is jealous, you can just smell it. So I gotta say, without even looking, the answer is probably yes. Jealousy doesn't tend to be subtle, but I'll look. Yeah, everybody can smell it. Yeah. Yeah, just because they're not saying anything doesn't mean they don't notice. Yeah, people tend to like to stay out of other people's fights. And that's basically what it is. Yeah, everybody knows he's jealous. They can tell. Like I said, it's not subtle. But you don't have to point it out. You're probably better off to just ignore it. Jealousy is a pretty serious character flaw, but that's a them problem. All right.
And
Donna.
next you have Donna. No, next you have Kara James is looking for a July reading. What does
right.
Kara need to know?
What does Karen need to know for July? Kara and July. All right. July is going to be a peaceful month. You're going to get a chance to catch up on stuff. And that's probably a good thing. It feels like a good thing. But then there's that. Let me just turn over the other card. Okay. So you remember I said that you're in a better mind space and you're more calm and you're more tranquil. And that's a good thing because you do have some toxic people around you. And this feels like in-laws or just office politics. There's some real nasty politics attached here, and they're people, it's coming from people that you probably don't care too much about because it seems like you finally found a way to just let it roll off your shoulders. So July is going to be a good month for you. You're going to drive them crazy. Go ahead and be the chill person you are. And I'm also seeing something about a young person here. And again, there's that page of coin, that page of cups. But this feels definitely like a person more than a message or an attitude or a lesson. It feels like this is a young person who's around you who's going to show some talent. So I feel like there's good family time around you in July. Okay, so.
And our next question is from Bella. Bella. Is it good for me to move to Algiers City?
My mom used to tell a story about a hobo that was at the edge of town. And one person started to come to town and then stopped and said to the hobo, "Excuse me, can you tell me what the people here are like?" And the hobo said, "Well, what are people like where you come from?" And the guy said, "Oh, they're awful. They gossip. They'll stab you in the back in a minute. It was just horrible. I'm so glad to be away from them." And the hobo just said, well, sir, you should probably keep going because they're exactly like that here, too. And so the fellow just kept on going. Well, the next fellow that came up, the hobo asked the same question. The fellow said, oh, they were wonderful. I'm going to miss them so much. Everybody got along and just awesome, awesome people. Give you the shirt off their back, help you with anything. They were great. And the hobo said, well, welcome to our town, sir. They're exactly like that here. And so that's the, long story, folks. But it just goes to show that how something is for you depends on your attitude. But I'm still going to pull some cards and see what the cards think about the move to Algiers.
City.
The city. Algiers City. Okay. Algiers City. Sounds exotic.
Only to us.
Ooh, this could be something good for you. It does seem to suit you very well. There's some opportunities for you here. Oh yeah. This is a good move for you. Okay, so whoever's calling me is just going to have to wait until afterwards.
Well, I was going to pick up the phone and yell at them. Because whoever's calling you should know you're live right now.
Yes. Whoopsie. Oh. So anyhow, let's see what the next question is. It's from Donna. And Donna says, Sally, can you see if Wyatt has a good time and not get sick when he goes on vacation with Esther? Okay. Well, he's got Esther to take care of him. Okay, so Wyatt and Esther and their trip. Okay. I don't know. We have the window open and it's right next to me and we can hear glass breaking. Not a normal sound. Okay. All right, so the bad news is, yes, it's going to tire him out. Okay, it's definitely going to tire him out. But they're going to have a good time. He'll recover from it because it shows up on the positive side. So he's just going to get a little jet lag. But he needs to do this. He really does. There's people that he hasn't seen in a long time and places he hasn't seen. And so he needs to see that. So, yeah, it's going to go well. Yes, Mom. He is going to overdo it a little bit, but not too much. Okay. Esther will take good care of him. She'll make sure that he doesn't do too much, but, All right, and Gemini girl wants to know, how does Jane feel about me as a person? Well, we always worry about that, don't we? Because you never know what's going on behind the eyes. All right. All right, Gemini girl's looking at how does Jane feel about me as a person? There's that Page of Cups again. Folks, if that's an indication, it's going to be a good week.
Felix, lay down.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, and the World. Jane thinks a lot of you. She thinks you've got your collective stuff together. She doesn't know how you manage to juggle everything you juggle. So she thinks a lot of you. As a person, she thinks you achieve a lot. Okay. She treasures you as a friend.
All right, so the glass commotion outside is the neighbors, with the help of our landlord, are breaking into their apartment. Okay. No, it gets better. the front door handle finally decided to work. It wasn't locked or anything like that, but it would not open. So somebody got the wrong address. Better luck next time.
Okay. So,
Sarah will meet Sarah wants to meet KG in Dubai.
Ooh, that's a.
No, but LB might be there.
Mm.
No, I'm not getting the one on that. That's such a bad one too.
I don't know who's LB.
KG kilogram, LB pound.
Oh, geez.
Come on. And you're American too.
I know. Of course. Okay, so we'll meet KG in Dubai. Okay, let's see about Sarah and her trip to Dubai. Is there a KG there? Mr. Big. Yes. I see Mr. Big and the Emperor shows up.
Yep.
Yeah, you'll meet him. He seems to be a rather he seems to be the kind of person that likes to be in control of the situation. So you might find him a little bit more controlling than most men are. But yeah, different strokes for different folks. This one works for you. All right. So yes, and yes, it works out.
Sweet.
Yes.
Okay. Next we have Babina.
Hi, Babina.
How does NF feel about me?
Okay. Whoops. Oh, I definitely think he's a little bit confused. He's okay, so what he feels, he really thinks you're trouble. See, it's kind of like that's basically it. It's kind of like, no, I shouldn't go there. No, I shouldn't go there. So he definitely thinks that you are trouble, whether you are or not. But maybe he thinks you'll break his heart. Yeah. He does see you as a force. He sees you as a force of destruction. He does.
It's not his heart he's worried about, it's his stuff.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. It's, he doesn't know. It's the worry about the energy and the destruction that seems to follow you around. And you're definitely not the kind of person that he would ordinarily go for, but he does seem to have a little bit of a hook in his heart because he's having this internal fight with himself about you. It's okay. Laugh it up.
Well, hello to you as well, Lynette.
Hi, Lynette.
Joanne, am I getting fired or let go from one of my jobs?
Oh, you're saying
Generally, when you ask that question, the answer is yes.
Yeah, but it feels like the universe balancing things out. That's a nice thing about having multiple streams of income. Even if you lose one, you still have others to depend on. And I've always found that if one goes away, some of the others step up and become,
The stepdaddy.
more productive, more prolific. All right, but let's see. Has the universe taken one of your jobs from you? Let's see about Joanne's job situation. Let's see what's going on. See what you need to know.
Yeah, the middle one's got to go up. Look up. Look over here.
Oh, yeah, I see. Oh, yeah. So, all the way up there. Oh, you can see my laptop.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. And this feels political. I think maybe you don't get along with one of the wives or the girlfriends or something like that. Because whatever reason they give you, it's an emotional reason, and it's there's somebody that you don't get along with. You remember I told you, when you lose one, another one comes up. Because it looks like one of your other jobs is saying to you, well, we're glad you have more time. We got some hours for you. Yeah. Don't even fight it. Don't even fight it. I'm not sure which job it is. Well, I can tell you which job you're going to get fired from. It's the one where there's a psycho hose beast, a bitch, right close to you. And she's got the ear of the boss for whatever reason. My guess is she's probably sleeping with the boss. And maybe his wife, So anyhow, you're going to get fired for it, but the universe will take okay care of you. This is something that's not your problem, and you should feel sorry for the ones left behind.
We're going to take a short break here. Ha ha. And we're back, and this is a pick 3 for the week. Sally's going to draw 3 cards, and you're going to pick one of those ahead of time. And that card will be your reading for the following week.
Yes. Okay, so card number 1.
Can't be seen.
Oh.
I'll wait till all the other ones are out.
We'll wait till all the other ones are up, and I will reshuffle it.
Oh.
Yes.
You weren't happy with that one.
I wasn't happy with that one.
But you only got the one fuse.
All right, so let's give this another try. That's better. That's much better. Okay, so. And I did it again. Okay.
What?
So, I don't know. Card number 1.
Are you using your wrong hand?
2.
Is that the issue?
Well, I cut my finger, and I didn't put a Band-Aid on it, so I'm trying to keep it off camera.
Oh, and here I thought one was the wiping hand and the other was the eating hand.
So funny. You're so funny. Okay. Okay, so seriously, folks, it's time for you to make your choice. Is your card for this week card number 1, card number 2, or card number 3? What is your tarot card this week? Did you pick card number 1? Well, if you pick card number 1, then your tarot card is the Sun reversed. The Sun is a really positive card. When it's reversed, it means that there's a few obstacles between you and a certain goal, a certain thing that's going to make you happy. It feels like there's obstacles between you and joy. But the Sun's saying, you know what? You can overcome those obstacles. So be willing to fight and stand up for what you want. Okay. Pretty good week. Sun will give you a lot of energy. Did you pick card number 2? Well, if you pick card number 2, then your card for this week is the 2 of Swords. And the 2 of Swords talks about transit. It talks about separation, but it also talks about truce. Particularly this card, because you see they're kind of shaking their hands, but each of them has kind of like a little steam coming off. So it's kind of like they're not happy, but they're making a compromise. And this is a week for you to compromise as well. It doesn't mean that you have to give up, give everything away. But this is a good week to find that middle ground. And, make your peace, make your truce, and move on. So not a good week to hang on to grudges. Did you pick card number 3? Well, if you pick card number 3, then your card for this week is a 5 of Wands. And that can be a fun card if you're a competitive person. It says that there is a lot of competitive situations coming around your way this week. It does say pick your battles. Know what you're good at and go after what you're good at. Because this week you should end up at the top of the heap. And you don't have to get down in the dirt with everybody in order to be at the top of the heap. Okay. So thank you for tuning in to Pick 3 for the week of
June 26th.
June 26th.
All right, and here we are again. Back to the regular show.
All right. So Donna Butler says, could I get a reading for July? I want to know if we'll have any improvements in our living arrangements.
Like what? Get a new coffee table?
Now that is one.
What? No.
All right. So let's see what July brings for Donna. You know, for some reason, just about time we want to sit down and take it easy. Life tells us, no, you got to step up and get active. There's a good one. There's a
Would
good
you like
one.
a Band-Aid?
That would probably be a good idea.
Bloody hell.
Sorry, folks. I sliced my finger on a mandolin. And, they can cut pretty good. Okay, so Donna, you have some really good cards for July. You've got these pentacles here, and it talks about offers to work. It talks about, making money from things that you're skilled at. It talks about collaborations and working together in July. So as far as things getting better, the world is certainly going to give you an opportunity to work to make things better. Okay, and that's between the two of you. So the world just wants you to get busy in July, which is a feeling that I had. Also, you have the Temperance card. And the Temperance card is about bringing things into balance. And one thing that I feel that you need to do, and this is not a normal kind of suggestion that I would give, but the card Temperance is the Archangel Michael. And the Archangel Michael feels that you should go to church this month. And I know that somebody next to you just laughed a little bit, and that's fine and dandy. But yeah, for some reason, you need to go to church this month, so please do. Okay, but no, yeah, you wanted to know about July getting better. You've got opportunities being handed to you. All you have to do is take them. Okay. And let's see. Hi, Maya. And there's Brother Chris. Okay.
Brother Chris, with what took place today, did one of the vendors have it out for us as she was rude to us at the start?
You know, I told you that. I hate to say I told you so, but I did tell you that you were gonna get treated. You know, that you weren't going to get received well. And yeah, she's just the word outsider comes in. And some people are small-minded and they will pick on the outsiders. And that's what you're getting there. And you can't let it get under your skin. But I'm going to see what the cards have to say. And what the cards say, if I get the Queen of Swords, they're calling her a B word. Oh, the Queen of Cups, really? Interesting. The three of Pentacles. Yeah, okay, so yes, she was rude to you. Yes, she feels like maybe you're not qualified to be there. Somehow she doesn't think that you have the appropriate skills. And she is being emotional and defensive about it. So she's very protective of her community and of her place. And she's having problems with what she perceives to be your skill set. And the best thing you can do is, wait it out until the next person comes along. This too will pass. And it's not everybody, it's just her. And yes, she is being rude. There are rude people in the world, and I'm sorry I couldn't give you a better answer than that.
And next we have Maya, who wants to know how KM is feeling for her Didn't we already do K? Oh,
No,
that
it
was
was
KG.
because we were looking for LB too. Okay, KM. KM, KM and Maya. KM. Okay, so how is KM feeling towards me? Um, KM is doing a lot of healing, and it seems like he doesn't have a very good background here, so he is a bit of an emotional basket case. And I just say that because he's kind of it's like he looks at you and he must have been hurt a lot because he's looking at you and he's afraid. He does have feeling. He does have heartful feelings around you. You know, like he does feel something for you within his heart. So there is that desire, that attraction, but he's burying it because he's just sure that he's doomed to be hurt no matter what he does. Um, Boy, I don't know what to tell you to do about that. Um, just be friendly to him, be kind to him, try to be understanding and patient. If you're attracted to this guy, be patient and let him form a friendship with you until he is convinced, until he finally feels enough trust that he doesn't think that you'll hurt him. He just, like I said, he lacks trust to build a relationship. That's why he's not expressing his feelings. The funny thing about when somebody's attracted to you, it's usually two-way. And it really makes you insane when somebody's attracted to you and won't say anything. Because it's like you look at them and you go, oh man, I know you're attracted to me. But yeah.
Hey, Ava, who are you calling a consort?
Huh. A consort.
Yeah. Well, Annette wants to know what Jay's intentions are.
Oh.
There's a theme there for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
It's the start of summer and everybody's horny.
That's right. And I'm not even going to give him a that's too. Jay's intentions. Okay, so yeah, he does want to start something new for you. He is attracted to you. He's definitely attracted to you. It's just that I think he's a little worried because he doesn't feel like he's strong enough or stable enough. He doesn't feel like he's worthy of you. But that's all right. Men should always feel like they, you know, um,
Go ahead.
outclassed.
Go ahead. Finish the sentence.
Men like to feel that they're outclassed by the women around them. Except him. Okay.
And the show's canceled.
Oh dear. Okay.
Gloria from Texas wants to know about her guides.
Oh, shout out from Texas. Yeah. All right. And Gloria and her guides.
For some reason, the name Cindy Lou Myers came to my head.
Okay. So, you tell me who my guides are. So, um, one of your guides was an old man in this life. It feels like, we may be looking at maybe a grandfather or a great grandfather. He died a slow death. He may have had the word consumption, so he may have died of some sort of a lung disease, whether it's tuberculosis, maybe something else. But it feels like he had a breathing difficulty that took his life. So it was long, and he's kind of he's kind of marred by that. That's kind of sadness around him. But he protects you in odd ways. He kind of puts a block in front of you if you're headed in the wrong direction. So he's a strong silent type that way. And then you have someone who died unexpectedly. I think this is a female, and she died young, probably in an accident, maybe by illness, but it feels more like death in a car accident. And this may actually be your great grandmother. The reason I say that is because she really has a flapper kind of feel. So that's 100 years ago. And it feels like she's there, whereas this one's there to kind of keep you from going down the wrong road. This one's here to try and get, try and push you to excitement. Try and get you to take a few more chances. She's the one that'll talk you into going skydiving or something like that. So if you get an urge to do something really adventurous, that might not come from you, that might come from her. And the third guide that they're showing me, the Knight of Swords. Now the Knight of Swords, he rides hard, but he's loyal and he's defensive, and he's your protective knight. So if something's happening really bad around you, he'll make something happen to kind of, stop the situation or something along those lines. If you've got somebody who might be threatening or worrying you, he may knock a book off a shelf or something like that. But his goal is to distract and protect. So those are the three guides that I see for you. Very cool.
Yes, indeed. Rosa wants to know what Ahmad's feelings are. So would Ahmad. Shall I go downstairs and get the magic 8-ball? Because that's what Ahmad's using.
Uh-huh. Okay, so. Hopefully we'll see that Page of Cups. Hasn't been there in a few readings. Well, you definitely knock him off his grounding. He feels ungrounded around you, so he feels distracted. So this is a good thing. He's sometimes he thinks you like him, and sometimes he thinks you don't. That's okay. It's exactly as it should be. Ooh. Yeah, he's you confuse him, you make him dizzy, you make him forget his words, and basically he will get his courage up. I hold this card up. It's a card of rapid action, but in this particular case, when you look at it, you also got lovers games there, and so this particular 8 of Wands will show up a lot around forming relationships, budding relationships. Okay.
All right. Next, we have New Love, who wants to know about July. What does New Love need to know right now?
What does New Love need to know about July?
Beat it up a little. We are running out of time.
Oh, dear. Okay. Okay, so it feels like in July you're a little torn between two lovers, Glenifa. Because it feels like one relationship, there's an attraction here. There's an attraction that you know you shouldn't give into. But there's a relationship that's kind of doing a slow flush. And all I hear is that song, that old, I can't even remember who sang it, but it was Torn Between Two Lovers. It's a sappy, sappy song. But it this is what I feel happens with you, that you got two on the go in July. And good luck with that.
And next we have Glenifa, who wants a reading for the next 2 weeks.
Okay. Next 2 weeks for Glenifa. Next 2 weeks for Glenifa. Now this has shown up a lot too, and that's the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords isn't necessarily the nicest card, but in this particular Five of Swords, there's an element of healing, but it's healing through pain. So there's that. Okay. Interesting. And you've got the World and the Four of Cups reverse. Okay. Four of Coins reverse. So these go together. These go together. It feels like you just have a little bit more pain to go through. Just a little bit. So you asked about the first 2 weeks. The first 5 days are going to be bad news. The first 5 days, you're going to feel like the universe is being mad at you. But then, like a thunderstorm clearing away, the sun coming out and bringing a rainbow is the rest of the 2 weeks in July. So it's way more fortunate than it is unfortunate, but it does come off to a rough start. Okay.
And next we have Angie. Am I destined to be a mother?
Destined to be a mother.
I've never really thought of motherhood as destiny, but I guess.
Oh, did I say out loud?
Say what out loud. That cats do it?
Yeah. Okay. Am I destined to be a mother? Okay, so let's see Angie and motherhood. I know what you mean. I know. People who aren't going through baby fever, even if they've gone through it in their lives, just don't understand it, do they? Oh, look at that. Yeah, there's... Uh-huh. Okay, so I actually see two. I see two sons. So yes, you are you will become a mother. You're probably going to be a later on in life mother, just because I see that there's years waiting for these kids, but when they come around 1, 2, just boom, boom. Almost too close together, because it is going to be overwhelming. And this card kind of warns you, once you do get pregnant, especially with the second one, make sure you have some help lined up, because you're going to have two rather active boys. Oh, hi, Sulif. What's coming for me in love? Oh, Sulif, you deserve so much happiness. Let's see if you got some happiness coming your way in love. I hope so. You have a good heart. Oops. Yeah, you do. And you put a pretty high premium on truth. And never back off from that. You know, even if you love somebody, even if you care a lot about them, if they turn out to be a liar, that's just something you don't have it in you to abide. So understand that about yourself. Well, let's see what the cards have to say about Sulif and love. Is this a 4? Okay, so it looks like you've already when we look at what's right here, you've got Two of Swords, which is Two of Swords is kind of like putting something behind you. And so whatever changes you've made, whatever you've left behind, it puts you in a position to make rapid advances, because it tells me that over the next 3 months, you're going to have plenty of chances to meet and greet and talk to women, people of the opposite sex. This is a time for you to work on your skills. But come August, I do see somebody coming into your life. And it is somebody new. Okay. Thank you, Sulef. And like Marcy says, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Liking and subscribing helps our analytics so much. And sharing with your friends, well, that just increases the amount of subscribers we have. And that means a lot to us. And we're grateful to all our subscribers, and we're grateful to all our viewers.
All right, and our next question comes from Sulef, who wants to know who's coming for me in love.
I just read Sulef.
All right, and our next question comes from Zola, who wants to move either to Italy or the Emirates.
Okay.
And I see there's a big Hindu festival around the corner. See if I can say this. Karchi Pucha. I'm sure I butchered that.
Okay, so Zola.
Yeah, Italy or Emirates.
Says you got some time to make up your mind. Oh, gee. It's kind of like the way you're looking at it. It's like, well, I'd like to go to Italy, but if I go to Italy, then I miss out on the Emirates. And, I'd really like to go to the Emirates, but if I go to the Emirates, I miss out on Italy. So you're kind of driving yourself crazy with this. If you can't make up your mind, flip a coin. Watch this be the two.
Or
coins.
stay put.
Yeah, and that does, because it says wait until September. So I think you may have something coming up in your family. So I think that some events in your family are going to take you to a third place.
Temporarily. Okay. Princess Knee.
All right. A reading on my future spouse. Princess.
Popper. There's the princess.
Yes. Knight of Cups. Good.
He's riding away from the princess.
You're so funny. Look at that.
It's true.
Yeah, this is about life coming into balance. This is about good karma coming your way. And you were asking a reading on your future spouse. Okay, so your future spouse is going to be a loving, kind man. He's going to be charitable. He's going to be the kind that does, he doesn't just donate to causes, he actually does. Maybe he works in a soup kitchen or something like that. But it feels like he's really committed to, that idea of giving back to the less fortunate. And this is somebody who will be faithful, who does love you. So love, real love, is coming your way. And that is your spouse. He is from another country, because I see I see you reaching across borders to meet each other. But the one for you is going to find you. It's all around you.
And our next question comes from Carolyn, who wants to know whether Joan and Paul are reaching out.
Okay. Okay, so let's see what my cards have to say. Joan and Paul. I know that Joan has reached out to you a number of times. Well, don't they always find you? Let's see. Carolyn's problem children. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, they definitely are. They definitely are. That's like your house is the most grounded place for both of them. So there must have been really big changes made to the house that they lived in, because they come to you and they come around you because it feels like home. It seems like you're happy with that, so enjoy it. So, yes, yes, and yes. Yes, they are reaching out to you. They're reaching out to you because you feel like home. Your house feels like home.
All right, next. Benafsha wants to know, what are the current energies in my love life?
Oh, Banasha's love life.
She needs to upgrade her USB charger. It's not powerful enough.
I am going to ignore that. I didn't hear it.
Well, they no longer run on batteries.
Hush. Banasha. Banasha and love.
Hey, she was the one asking
Hey.
about current energies.
Okay. I will grant you that. Yeah. Current. Yeah. All right. Banasha and love. Let's see what's happening with her. Okay, so been hurt. That combination has shown up a lot this week. All right, so it does say and it does acknowledge that you've been hurt and you're still doing a little bit of healing. So you haven't really gotten to the point where you trust. And that's the hardest part, is learning to trust again. Okay, and trust is so fragile. But it does show the Chariot. So I do see you overcoming this and moving forward in love, and probably before the next season, because this feels close. Chariot moves pretty fast. So know that the next one that comes in is somebody that you can trust. Okay.
All right, and let's see. Andrea wants to see Jen this coming week.
Andrea wants to see Jen.
Does Jen want to see Andrea?
We'll see. Maybe. Light a candle. Light a pink candle. Light a pink candle. Light a pink candle. Light a pink candle for 4 nights. Yes. Yes. But, it says use magic, use moon magic. That's where I'm going. Light a pink candle. Light a pink candle. And here's where I get the 4. Okay.
Yep.
So, yeah, you can
and
make this happen.
it's a waxing moon.
It is.
All right. Next, we have AP who wants to pay for a reading because she wants to know about the next 6 months.
Wait. Oh.
What does AP need to know right now?
Yeah. Yeah, I thought so too, High Priestess. Because it's always like the first thing that I thought is, are they trying to get your information? Because they'll do some pretty screwy things and get you to believe some pretty screwy things to get information from you, like your account numbers, your in your identification numbers, your passwords, stuff like that. And it's easy to be fooled. So don't be
I
fooled.
wouldn't be surprised if this woman uses some kind of a notification service that monitors her credit rating, which also would notify her when somebody's applied or has checked her credit
Right,
rating.
right. But that's a good thing to have. It's a good thing to know. Okay, so AP, I'm not going to do a full reading for you, but I am going to see what you need to know the most going forward. What does AP need to know the most? You need to know that you need to know about responsibility, and you need to know about getting in touch with your own, getting in charge of your own situation, and moving forward with your own goals. It's kind of like take charge and take responsibility of your own life. Be the charioteer of your own life. So don't wait around for permission. Don't wait around for somebody else to do it for you. If something needs to be done, do it. Ooh, okay. So this is a good year where you are coming into a cycle where you can stabilize yourself financially. So that's good to see. So focus on being balanced around your finances. Because with Pentacles of Pentacles, expect accountability too. So this is a good time to do all the cool things like clipping coupons and making sure you're getting the best prices and being as smart as you can about your money, because that will increase your money. And also by the end of the year, you will be looking at engagement in relationships. Okay, so that's what the cards think you need to know the most.
Okay, who is next? Jana. Hi, Jana.
Hi, Jana.
Jana's looking for good news or healing messages.
Okay. And we'll just pull out my Rudrashka seed. I don't know, Jana. It feels like, well, first off, this doesn't really want to sit. There we go. First off, one thing that I pick up around you is you have some abilities of your own. They say that the universal magician knows how to reach into the web of the universe and tweak the right string over here that makes something happen over there. And it feels like you've been dabbling in some of that, per se, and it seems like you've been responsible about it. It seems like you've been doing okay. Just focus on doing the right thing. Don't do anything in a hurry, because some of the places you're going to now require a lot of concentration and meditation. So go ahead and dabble, but make sure you do a good meditation first. It's really important right now that you stay grounded and you stay open to your guides and your guides' messages. You've kind of got like this ball of energy coming your way. Okay. Oh, it's so good to hear that your mother's out of the hospital, Divine Oracle readings. And so while I have your ear on that, make sure that you send Brother Creek, Chris's mom, some healing energy. Because she's out of the hospital now, but we'd like to see her get better and stronger and stay out of the hospital for a while. So let's send some healing energies her way.
All right, and next we have Shanrika, who wants to know what the cards have to tell her about James.
James. Okay. Shanrika and James. What do we see happening with James? James and Shanrika. That's interesting. Because I get good vibes off of James. It looks like he's got a good heart. The only thing that worries me, and you did want to know everything, he's got a secret that he hasn't told you yet. Whether he's got a child or an ex-wife or I don't know, but he's got a secret. So keep your eye on James. But overall, he seems, you've got the world here. So there's good potential here. Yeah, if you just have to find out whatever his secret is. What are you not telling me about your life, dude?
Oh, I must have hit the wrong button at some point. Oh well. Next we have Cosmic Kitty, who's looking for love.
Hi, Cosmic Kitty. All right. Cosmic Kitty and LOVE. Okay, so when we go to the Five of Swords, that's kind of the past. And you have had some bad experiences. You've had some guys that have told your secrets. You've had some guys that have turned out to just be real poo heads. But you've got this card, and don't misinterpret it. This is a very positive card. This huge tattoo I have on my arm is based on this particular card. The Fool is the eternal optimist. And the cards are saying, you always believe in love. No matter how many times you get hurt, you continue to believe in love. And that's good on you. It's kind of, you're gaining strength, and all the hardships along the way, all the hurts along the way have pushed you along the path. They're there to push you forward. So let's see which way you're headed. Okay, so it does look like you do have love coming your way, but it's not until after a move. I feel like there's a move of some sort. There's a change of scenery happening around you, and a change of scenery brings love. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Da-da-da. Oh, we got to scroll back.
Well, I do well with my jewelry online. Okay.
How do you have time to make jewelry?
I hope you're coming to my event on the 7th. Remember, buy your tickets in advance. That's at the Queen. Everybody, that's at the Queen's Inn on July 7th from 7 to 10 p.m. And it's the Psychic Soul Sisters. I will be there. Pam Mahoney will be there. And Lynn Stevenson will be there. We'll be giving minute readings. We will be doing demonstrations, and we will be doing spirit messages. It's going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be a hands-on exhibit, and there's also going to be shopping and refreshments, of course. It's only $49 at the door, but $44 in advance. So go to SallyDiane.com. Go to the link for the Psychic Soul Sisters and press the PR code. Take down the PR code. That's going to take you right to the Eventbrite website and purchase your tickets. All right.
Okay, and next we have...
Oh, I didn't.
Oh, we still got to do Susan's jewelry?
Yes.
Oh, come on.
It's just, you can't quit on it. When you do something online, you just have to keep putting stuff up on social media, putting it up and putting it up. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's potential here. There's potential here. It does say that you have to move off your high horse on a few things. Okay, so remember, your ego is not your friend. The goal is to succeed. Not so, yeah. You've got some really good potential here. All you have to do is be willing to change and adjust. So, and I know you can do that. So I got a pretty good feeling about that. I wear your bracelets from time to time, and they're really nice. She made me this bracelet that's out of chrysocolla, which is one of my favorites. I love chrysocolla. I call it my happy stone. So whenever I have a day where I'm kind of a little draggy, I'll wear those because they are a great pick me up. So I know that she uses other crystals as well. So yeah, I think you'll do just fine. I like your jewelry.
Okay. Sarada wants to know, about a government job. Gonna get one this year or not?
Okay. Serrata and a government job. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. You will definitely be getting when did you say? Well, I get a government job this year. Yes, Serrata. And it comes in fast, and whatever moves they want you to make, because they will want you to make some changes in your location, it's just well worth it. This is something that you can really put your roots down with. Good on you. And you've got these high energy major arcana cards. So the universe is on your side making it happen. Awesome.
Okay, and our last question comes from My Name is Flo. What do I need to know about Kay?
Okay, so what does Flo need to know about Kay?
Haunting Live podcast, that's not a question we can answer because we don't even know who's running for mayor.
Okay, so okay. So what was the question?
What do I need to know about Kay?
That's right. I need to know about Kay. What do you need to know about Kay? That's a good question. That's a good way to look at it. What do you need to know about Kay? Well, there you go. You've got starting out with a Page of Cups. Know that you got somebody who's at the soul of him, a good guy. I wonder if he might be a little childish. There's something childlike about him. Interesting. I wonder if he falls on the spectrum, because the one thing it says is that when he's sick and tired of something, he's sick and tired of it. He's over, he's done with it. Like he could watch the same show for 10 years and one day just say, you know something, I'm sick and tired of this show, and he will never watch it again. And that's just the way he is. So yeah. There's that. Okay, so yeah, as long as you understand the limitations, his limitations, he's just looking for somebody who understands him. So again, it gets back to the thing where I think maybe he might be a little on the spectrum. Okay.
Time to say goodnight.
It's time to say goodnight. Anybody who wants to see me in person, make sure you call Spa Near the Tracks, 519-272-1293. And July 7th is a great time for you to meet your Queen of Ooga Booga in person at the Psychic Soul Sisters event at the Queen's Inn, July 7th, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Okay, so see you there, I hope, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.